got some afternoon crafting to do. Welcome, welcome. If you are live with me, say hello. And if you're watching a replay, let me know. I am super glad you're here. And we are going to do a really fun project with this transfer from Cutout. Now, this is meant specifically to go with our cutouts. Look, it's like a puzzle. They fit perfectly. And then you get this extra piece here that you can do other fun stuff with. Hi, Jovi, is that how you say your name? Hello, hello. So, first of all, I'm going to cut up my transfer. I have the lines to just know right where to cut. If you aren't familiar with Cutout transfers, these are silk screen and they're adhesive backed. So you can keep them right where they need to be. And the best part about them is they are reusable. You can use them over and over and over. And I could use these on a chalkboard. I could use these on a t-shirt. But what I'm going to do with them today is use them on our leaf cutouts. These are so great. They can sit because they're about an inch wide and you can use them in so many fun ways. Now I picked 3 colors that I just thought would be really pretty. I've seen some other people do these cutouts in this color and fell in love with it. And so that's what we're going to do. Now, typically you would fuzz up is what we call when you put a new transfer down on our fuzzing cloth or on a towel or clothing. But because I'm doing this on a cutout, there's no need to do that because not very much of the transfer is really actually even sitting on the cutout. This one turned the wrong way there. And so I'm just going to line it up and easier said than done. It's, sometimes with these, it helps to have the backing paper underneath so that if it falls down, that's what it touches. Maybe that's what I needed, that first bit. So now I'm just going to make sure all the design that is there is smoothed down. See how I've got that smoothed down there? All right. We're going to pick, for this one, I'm going to use the color Gava. It's this really beautiful peach tone. And this is chalk paste. It's not a paint. It's a paste that goes on really soft and creamy and then dries hard. Now, whenever you're doing a cutout, it's always really smart to start in the center and work your way outward. You don't want to go back and forth. And by starting in the center and going out, then you're actually giving that transfer all the more stick power. Then I'm scraping it really thin. Do you see how you can see the design right through still? That's how thin the layer is. And now we will pull it up and show it. Oh my goodness, super cute, super cute. What do you guys think? How fast was that, right? Let me show it to a couple different camera views. Looky there. So fun. Okay, I'm just going to set that to the side. It will dry on its own. And then I can clean this transfer by just getting it wet with water. I'm going to show you how to clean just one of them, and then the rest I'll take over to the sink later. But so easy to clean. You can clean it with water, with a spray bottle and a wet microfiber towel. or you can just run it under the sink. It's just water. Hello, I know, aren't these so cute? Thanks for joining me. I am loving these, and I just think the colors, you could make so many different designs. I mean, you could make it look so different just based on the color you chose. But now that transfer is all clean, and all I need to do is put it back on its backing after it's dry. I'm going to go ahead and let it air dry on its own and set it to the side. And we'll put the lid on that jar. And let's do this little acorn. And so I'm doing on one side, I'm doing all of these designs that look similar. And then on the other side, we're going to use the same color, but we'll use the a different design. You get 2 designs for each cutout on this transfer. And I will go back later in the Facebook page and put a link to the cutouts and to this particular transfer, and so you can find it easily on the website. Again, starting in the center and working my way outward. That's just the ticket to success when you're using a cutout transfer. All right, so this one has a very subtle color to it, but when I saw somebody else do it, I was like, I love it. It's just subtle with the grayish and the white, but I love it. Let me show this camera. Looky there. So here's what we have so far. I'll go ahead and get those in the camera shot. And like I said, I'm not going to clean this one now. I will just take it over. I'm going to stick it to the side of my work surface, and then I'll go back later to wash it in the sink. Okay, so last one of this side is the big maple leaf. So again, this is meant for each other, so it just lines up perfectly. And get that down there. Get it all smoothed down and nicely secured. And on this one, we're going to use this jade color. I love this new color. So, so pretty. So again, start in the center and then work your way outward. And always, I lift up as I'm going out. I'm not going back and forth. I'm lifting up and pressing the chalk out to the edge. That's just the best way to do one of these cutouts. And it doesn't take much at all. And then we'll scrape it nice and thin, put that extra back in the jar. And then we can pull off this design. Let's see if I can grab the edge of this here. Oh, so pretty. Such great detail. I love it. So next, I'm just going to take my hair dryer to these and make sure they're dry, because we're going to flip them over and do the other side. What do you think about this color combo? It's not, you know, your traditional red, green, and yellow, but I think it still just screams fall, and I really like it. All right, so now we'll turn all of these over, and we've got these designs for the other side. These are a little more whimsical, very fun still. Let's do the acorn. Move this out of the way a little bit. I am seeing this acorn, I don't know, I just think you could do this even in black and white, and that could be really cute. But I'm going to keep it the same color combo as the other side. There we go. Get that all lined up. So this will be, I'm using the color grayish. And get that all pushed aside there. If you're watching the replay, I'd love for you to put hashtag replay in the comments. And of course, say hello if you're watching live. Just put that extra back in the jar there. And ready for the reveal. Oh, so cute. I like that one a lot. So you've got this side and then that side. Super fun. Okay, let's do this leaf next. It is going to be striped. I'm loving how they gave us one for each side. Now, if you wanted to do both sides striped, there is a way you can do it. You just hold the transfer down, upside down. You don't have the sticky, so it's a little trickier. You have to work at holding it in place, but it is possible. Maybe I should show that at some point. But today we're going to do each pattern on each side. Okay, so this one was the Gava color, this yummy peach. And once again, in the center, and then pulling it to the edge. Flipping the squeegee around in my hand for the direction I need it to go. And I have way more chalk paste than I need, so scraping off the excess. When you hold the squeegee more at a 45-degree angle, you're putting more chalk paste on, and when you want to scrape it thin, you hold it up at a 90-degree angle, and that is going to scrape it. Just a little tip there. Okay. I think I'll pull from this way so I can hold onto the stem. Oh, and I got a little mess there, but that is not a problem. I will be able to get that up with a little bit of water and a paintbrush. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to dip this paintbrush in water here, and I'm basically going to pull up the chalk. And then I'm wiping it off the brush so I don't just keep messing it around. And that pulled it right up. And the reason that happened is because I didn't have that particular area pressed down. But it was a very easy fix. All right, last flower, or leaf rather. Last side. It's kind of like a puzzle, getting it matched up just where it should be. Sometimes you have to pick a point that you're going to stick with. All right. I can't ever remember what the name of this pattern is called. Does anybody know? This pattern, it's on the tip of my brain. We have a whole big square. It's a retired transfer that is this pattern, but for the life of me, I can't think of what it's called. Somebody help me out in the comments. See how I'm holding it straight up now? Houndstooth, yes! You're the winner, Maria. Houndstooth pattern. Oh, thank you. That would have driven me crazy the rest of the day. It is Houndstooth pattern. Wonder how it came up with that name. That's kind of an interesting name. All right. Pull this up gentle. I don't want to stretch it out. And ooh, look at that. That looks great. Again, I'm just setting my transfers to the side. I will wash them after I get off of this live here, but I'm going to go ahead and dry these so that I can mess around with them. It is a strange name, isn't it? Houndstooth. I might have to Google where that came from. Sometimes the origin of names is just fascinating. Okay. These dry really quick, but I just wanted to make sure they were dry as I handle them so that I don't mess them up. So I'm going to show how you can mix and match. Okay, I've got this pattern side and, you know, kind of mixed up. Or I could have them like this or all like this. And I'm going to show the different camera views. So just hold on if I'm not showing it to you yet. And so again, we've got these patterns here, and then we've got the little more whimsical, but they're all just so pretty. And what I love is that they can, let's see if I can arrange these so you could maybe see them. Which sides do I have going? Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try and switch the camera angle so that you can see them set up there. Look how fun that is. I'm already kind of in my head planning where I'm going to put them. And there's just no wrong or right way that they go. They just look so cute. And the great thing about this too is that they could be like in the center of a table, and then that way you'd have the view from all sides, and that would be great. So I'm going to put in the Facebook comments, I'll put a link to the transfer and these cutouts, and let me know if you need any help with anything. But thanks for watching, and thanks for just maybe passing this along to others who you think might enjoy it. I sure love these. So adorable.